It's emerged that post office bosses decided nearly 10 years ago to sack investigating accountants who'd found bugs in the Horizon IT system. Documents obtained by the BBC also show that the government knew about that move. The independent accountant's Second Sight played a key role in exposing the Horizon scandal, in which hundreds of sub-postmasters were wrongly prosecuted and convicted after faulty software appeared to show money missing from post office branches. Andy Verity has this exclusive report.
The Post Office hired a firm of forensic accountants called Second Sight to investigate complaints that its Horizon computer system generated false evidence of cash shortfalls used to prosecute sub-postmasters.
Oh my God, it's just doubled right in front of my eyes.
They found evidence of computer bugs doing just that in 76 branches and told the Post Office in July 2013. But instead of coming clean, the Post Office kept insisting in public their system was robust, while in private it agreed a plan to take Second Sight off the case.
This envelope contains documents that Post Office bosses didn't want you, the public, to see. Minutes of a subcommittee of a Post Office board that were kept from sub-postmasters as they fought their way through the courts. They were eventually released a few years later with heavy redactions. Look at those blacked out passages. I've got hold of the unredacted version, and they show exactly what was going on and who knew about it. Spoiler alert, the government.
The minutes show Post Office Chair Alice Perkins, Chief Executive Paula Venables and a government representative, Richard Callard, discuss Second Sight's independent role investigating sub-postmasters' complaints for a mediation scheme. Behind the redactions, it shows that in April 2014 they agreed a plan to continue to investigate cases, but to bring it within the control of the Post Office, cutting out Second Sight's independent role. And they reveal Post Office bosses didn't plan to pay anything like the compensation sub-postmasters were claiming. In fact, they'd only set aside £1 million for all cases. Yet in public, the Post Office continued to claim Second Sight's review as vindication, saying it found no systemic issues with Horizon.
In the meantime, you'll need to make good the loss.
I haven't got that money.
When in fact, as told in a TV drama this month, false evidence had been used to prosecute people like Joe Hamilton.
I mean, what's it all about? Do we live in a democracy or don't we? You know, and they've done some terrible things to people.
Among those people is Seema Misra,
Hello, Andy, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
a former sub-postmistress who was wrongly prosecuted and jailed while she was pregnant.
I've got these documents to show you.
Wow.
And spent more than a decade struggling to clear her name.
Every time new documents coming up and all everything, what next? But the main thing is we go this black and white, what's next now? Or we go like a whole list of people here, like who were behind the scandal. First of all, we need to put them behind the bars. Accountability need to be there. Innocent people like me and others went behind the bars. We need full accountability.
We contacted Alice Perkins and Paula Venables but didn't receive a response. Richard Callard and the Post Office said it would be inappropriate to comment during an ongoing inquiry. Downing Street said it was taking today's revelations extremely seriously. Andy Verity, BBC News.